I am rewarding you, my friend, with a very yummy update today. We are in the process right now of going up only. I know it doesn't feel like it, but we are doing it right now. This is the Ethereum chart. Vitalik, cybernetic hornet's nest, Bitcoin world is going to have to move over because telekinesis, remote viewing, Vitalik is coming to play now. Now, this is the daily chart. He doesn't look like much. But I've covered this in Juicy News and stuff for you friends too. We'll continue again just to show you that in 2017 and 2021, if you actually look at the exact time, mid-January to mid-February, Ethereum was cranking. Now, here's the thing. It's doing what it did right now. So the candles are in the process of going up. It's just that you don't think it's really going up. You're looking at it, you're like, well, I mean, like, it doesn't feel amazing yet. I know it doesn't feel amazing, but this is actually it. This is exactly what it started doing. It just starts cranking up day by day. Yeah, I am expecting Ethereum like $5,000 within the next 45 to 60 days. That's pretty much how it went every single time. Unless this time is going to be different. This is it, friends. This is like pretty much it. I mean, Bitcoin dominance, everything's ready to go. By the way, most of this chart is just inverse ETH BTC, by the way, just as you learned this year. So it's like everything is ready to crank. We'll see where we go. In some hot news of the day as well, friends. So Uncle Bobby Loukas released his Bitcoin target, 288,000. But if you watched my Juicy News, you'll know the US dollar target, we don't care about that. We don't actually care. In fact, the market doesn't care. What the market actually cares about is the others BTC ratio. It's basically how much have altcoins as a percentage of Bitcoin grown. That's what they've basically care about. Basically it's Bitcoin dominance as well, but like others is critical. It's basically the pure risk dogshit altcoins. It's outside of the top 10, and it includes everything from your fart coins. Basically everything over 1.4 billion market cap right now. But you know it does. It's basically they all move the same, friends. We all know we're all correlated. Okay. What I've done is here to show you 3 years bear, 1 year bull, 3 years bear, 1 year bull, 3 years bear. Hopefully this is the 1 year bull. And I derived, actually, this is the others BTC ratio. I derived using the fibs where we basically land. So this is the truncated cycle, the truncated wave 1. We go to 38%, come back down blood moon, hopefully, and then we continue up and we hit around this 50 to 60%. So now we topped out at 50% back in 2021. So I hope we go above 50 this cycle and we go to like, you know, like a 60. I mean, like, it will be amazing 70, but you can't control that. You don't know. You don't know. It's the whole index. So your altcoin, even though the you can see it right here, your altcoin was dropping and this others index was rising in November and December and January. Look at this. It rose from 36% all the way to 50% in those 2.5 months. But your altcoins were down 70% from the top. HEX was down, Chainlink was down, Polkadot was down, XRP, everything was just crushed. Doge was down 80%, so most of the things were just destroyed. So what actually happened here? Well, this is the trick of crypto, right? At the very, very, very end, even though all your altcoins are down, new altcoins entered others index, which new altcoins, they did their ICOs and they quickly got minted because there was so much FOMO, they released the coins, they started dumping. That's what happened. So you had like, you know, layer 1 chains like Near and just this stuff. Basically, their tokens got unlocked. They did a lot of bigger token unlocks. The market cap valuations went big. So that's what we expect to happen again. So maybe like at some point, okay, your altcoin's going down. Maybe even like, and maybe it actually peaks around December this year. And then you never know. It could even come back for like a retrace in like April of 2026. But this is a fake retrace. Actually, this is what happened back in 2017. Look at this. In 2017, we peaked. But in 2018, what happened here, friends? This was the EOS ICO. So the EOS ICO, basically, Bitcoin had crushed down. But there was so much FOMO built up. People threw in their money, had the EOS ICO. It finally finished. And basically, EOS went up. The price went up. And heaps of coins minted themselves, launched on Binance, and everyone just started dumping. So basically they launched expensive and they started dumping at the very, very, very end because basically there's so much built up, pent up demand by who? It's because people just want to supply tokens to the market, and yeah, there wasn't, they basically done it too late in the cycle. Okay. So that's what we expect to happen here. So your job is not to pick the exact top of this others BTC. You'll never be able to pick the ratio because you can't really trade it anyway, right? But it's just to show you that, let's look at the bullish indicator part first. when we go to like this 0.38, so this is the fib done from here to here. You get the 1.618 here. If we go up to 0.38 and we crash down, I think many people will call for the end of crypto altcoin or alt season. They'll say the bull market's over. But we're going to hope that the white swan appears in alt season wave 2. Oh, yeah, I said the word hope. That's it. So I don't think, look, by the way, it's not even about what I think, but I will not be scared if others BTC. So let's actually go back just the linear chart. This is others BTC with just my fractals and stuff out here of the past. So this is the 0.318. If we go up here and then we stop and we come down here, I won't be scared that the crypto cycle's over. Even though it could be, but I just won't be scared because I'm like, you know what? We've only retraced from 2021. I'm not worried at all, okay? This number. I will be scared. Where will I be scared? It will be if we actually break this 50%. Because that means, oh my gosh, we're a new price discovery. Yes, exciting, but like it could be like all over from here. Okay, so that's just what personally I'm watching here. And if you want to know, what does this actually mean, my friend Somi, I'm speaking to you right now, friends. If others BTC goes from, right number, that number's about 20%, says 0.195, it's about 20%. If we grow to about 40%, okay, that's about 2 on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes from 100 to 150K, total guess, okay, so if Bitcoin ran up 50%, and you're going to go like, that's 1.5 times 2, so it's about a 3x. So the average altcoin grows 3 and it stops, which to me, if I'm expecting a dampened alt season wave 1 for CryptoBand and everyone else to cheat their bags, it feels like we dump from that point. It just feels like we dump. Now, I can be wrong to the upside. If I'm wrong to the upside, who gives a shit? You make a lot of money. So why am I expecting that, friends? Well, here's the thing. Everyone's expecting a 10x. So everyone's pretty much expecting the wave to go up here. Okay, they're literally, I'm not joking. Yeah, they're pretty much expecting this. So they're expecting the wave to go up here. Okay, which actually, it's funny. None of the fractals ever take us there, but they actually are expecting it. It's kind of funny. Yeah, they really are. That's the belief. Okay, that the wave goes up there. So if we go up here and we stop and crash, they're going to get out. They're going to cheat out. Okay. Now, I hope we do eventually get that wave, friends. I hope we do get it, but it moves up like this. That's what I hope. That's the white swan event or whatever it is that takes it up here. So this would be like everyone gets like a 3 or 4 shitty X. They don't sell, by the way. They don't sell on that because expecting 10. Comes back down, it crashes, and then mid-year, and yeah, it's going to be scary, but it is what it is. So that's where we are right now. And we're looking, obviously, for these wild altcoin unicorns to appear out there in the crypto universe to basically continue the cycle and show us everything's repeating. I got this news as well, friends, just to show you like how unpredictable crypto, man, crypto is really, really unpredictable. If you're trying to play it year by year, you got very low odds of picking up a real winner, friends. So this is the HEX Sol ratio. So this guy made a post. He goes, yeah, I'm following stop shilling scam coins. So he's basically talking about HEX. Now, I made this post January 2024. Unfortunately, look at this. HEX versus Sol is down 99.34%. And look at this. I've actually made an update post. Guess what? It dropped another 80% from January in this year. It's kind of funny. Keep holding if you love losing money. It's kind of funny. I love it, friends. Now do pDAI versus Pulse. Yeah, so it's funny, all these. So pDAI doesn't have 200K megaphones. The only thing that matters listing is a tier 1 exchange. Yeah, but here's the thing, sir. You got to do a big bribe as well for pDAI, Mr. Lions only. So, yeah, and pDAI's fully diluted now 54 billion. So they're handing out, they've handed out to CryptoBand. They've handed out a lot of coins. Like, there's a lot of money because you got everybody, you got all the connections from day one, you know? So, yeah. But could you get in, though? Could I get in? We can't get in, dude. But I'm not saying, like, there's not about being right or wrong. It's like, can you and I get into pDAI? No, we can't. Okay. Outside of our control. Can't do anything. We could not get into their ICO. Okay. Unless you want to punt pDAI, but then you have to punt everything else. Okay. You punted pDAI, did okay in that, but there's like 8 other coins that didn't move. Right. So that's the difficult part about that. We have to play the games where we think we have some sort of edge. Like buying into public ICOs, usually for me and you, usually gets wrecked. Usually. Okay, and by the way, you couldn't even get pDAI. It was private. Just like pDAI, Craptos, Solana, all these, okay? But then, after all these, what do you say to XRP? You know, what do you say to that? Do you say, hey, yeah, XRP, you have no DeFi, you have no tech, didn't matter? No, they still cranked. I bet you wanted to hold XRP. Everyone feels like, oh, I wish I held XRP. Yeah, but it's been, man, they deserve it. They've been holding for literally like 7 years of pain. Ethereum has been total utter garbage this cycle. Why? Third cycle curse. Ethereum Foundation, this is a tweet, right? Ethereum Foundation hasn't put an ounce of effort into tweeting from Ethereum Twitter in like 5 years. But if you can call them out on Twitter, they will write 5,000 character essays. Okay, so this is funny. Here we have Eric Waldring bought the top on the day out here. So yeah, Ethereum has been total utter trash this cycle, but it's third cycle curse, man. Third cycle curse. Or Solana has been eating its lunch hard. But yeah, Solana was a 2024 thing. What's going to happen in 2025? People saying pooey. But friends, I'll tell you right now, man. Everyone's saying pooey. It's probably going to be something else. Because this is exactly actually what happened in 2020, now that I remember. We just had DeFi season. Now it's December of 2020. We're moving into January 2021. Everybody thought DeFi would continue somewhere else. New DeFi things. We didn't have the DeFi coins, Aave, Chainlink. They did not pump. They were dumping in 2021. In fact, what happened was Elon Musk just comes and shills Dogecoin, and we had Dogecoin mania. Dogs, memes, that type of trash, and alt layer ones, which is funny. So everyone thought it was going to be DeFi continuation. They thought it was going to be securitization. I remember Ivan on Tech, everyone was releasing articles thinking about, oh, the future might be, now we put DeFi of the stock market, we put them onto the crypto blockchains. Totally wrong. Never happened whatsoever. All those narratives never played out, unfortunately. It was like left field. Dogecoin came out. That's why, friends, whenever I'm thinking about stuff, that's why maybe pDAI, it is a random wild unicorn chance. But once again, it is just a chance. We don't know. We'll see. Also found this interesting, friends. This guy anonymously polled 42 Solana founders, okay, of big projects to get their unfiltered opinions on VC, startups, and the cabal. Okay, look at they 42. Look what they actually said. Is the Solana cabal real? 9 said it exists. I'm not part of it. 8 people said it exists and I am part of it. 8 people does not exist. Okay. Funny, man. It's like people, they're like, yeah, there actually isn't in grip. I'm actually in it. That's funny. 1/3 of them, man. That's wild, man. It was also funny. People saying, because if you keep going through these, they ask Coinbase, like, so if you had to build on a blockchain besides Solana, which one would you choose for developers? Okay. They would all choose Coinbase, and then they would also choose pooey. They would choose Gonad. Here, friends, is another VC trash. It's literally 40,000 Indian dudes spamming Discord for this $1 airdrop ICO allocation stuff. You have Berachain. I think I've done an ICO for, I can't remember, but my own chain. So look at this. So this kind of tells they basically make their own chain of the sorts. They also have Bitcoin up here. And then, yeah, everyone's always laughing because Pulse Chain isn't even on the list. Yeah, of course it is. Because there's 5,000 daily users, pretty much 5 or 10,000 daily users. Yeah, of course not going to be on the list because if you're going to build an application, okay, you want the most number of people. However, maybe the strategy is pump the bags or high enough valuation to make people want to come in. I guess that's it. You're trying to build a new city. Yeah, man. Like if you can't get new businesses in, maybe you can get rich people to live there. That's it. That's another. I'm just literally going to say that again. So if you've just built a new city, okay, if you can't get heaps of new businesses to come and deploy in your city, another strategy, this is the Richard Hart strategy, is why don't I try to get a lot of rich people just to come visit my city? That's basically like, is it Monaco, friends, and Montenegro? I don't know. What it is. What's that little city in like where all the billionaires in Europe, all the fat, hairy, white-haired dudes, you know what I mean? Like the 70-year-old dudes hanging around with like, you know, bolt-on girls who are like 18 years old and stuff, you know, like they left their parents when they were like, you know, in the teenage years and they go hanging out with these rich billionaires, you know, those types of guys, where they were hanging, that city in Europe. That's pretty much it. Yes. Can that work? I guess it can. It's got high GDP. Billionaires go there. That might be the strategy out here. Will it work? We'll see, man. We'll see. Basically, this type of information though, Coinbase and pooey, is it relevant? But look at the basically say. Look, by the way, look what they said. Ethereum mainnet just won. Coinbase is Ethereum, if you got to think about it. But they're building applications for high transaction stuff. But also, I'll tell you something, man. They're all full of shit, dude. Okay, friends, these people, when the price moves somewhere else, this poll means nothing. Friends, they're developers. Developers are retailers. Developers are more retailer than you could even think. Okay, developers follow the price. We've actually seen that over time. Developers follow the price. We've seen the developer count on stuff. And by the way, all the devs are still on Ethereum. Yeah, some are bleeding out and stuff out here. But yeah. And by the way, when's the last time you used the fast transaction thing that's made you wealth in crypto? When's the last time? Oh, it's been nothing. It's actually been nothing. Now, yes, 1 out of 4,000 people post a screenshot on Twitter and they're like, hey, my Phantom wallet grew to millions of dollars. Okay, sweet. But then you actually check everything. You're like, oh, that's 0.1%. So 99.9% just total getting destroyed. The more times you click and trade, the more times you lose. Yeah, so where do we go from here? I guess, like I said, see how 2025 plays out, friends. It's totally random. You have an appreciation of that. And yes, the things come out left field. Also, friends, there's been a... on Twitter, okay, if you see anybody with automated, just block them. Just literally straight block. It's an AI agent. So what's been happening, a lot of these automated AI things, people are just making AI things. They're just wrapping ChatGPT stuff in, trying to put personality into stuff. But it's just straight robots. And it is annoying on Twitter. There's no value in them. They're basically just, they're trying to shill a coin automatically. But you know it's a robot. It's automated. So you can't trust any of this stuff out here. But but here's the thing. They're all doing it. And AI agents, they've really tried to force a narrative in the crypto industry, but it's the same. It's a Justin Sun pump fund guys and the other pump funders, and it's just the same rotation of like, oh, there's a Chinese version of Pepe now. Let's go buy that. It's that same crowd, and yeah, with what you would call the cabal. They always appear. They go to Crypto Banter show. There's always an anonymous face guy. Always anonymous face. Like a comment, like as soon as I see an anonymous face, I go, "Wow, you're doing something dodgy." I just think that now because I know they are. I know them are. I watched this interview as well. Man, don't watch this one. Just total. I think it was the Thread guy interview. They interviewed this dude as basically like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you the blueprint to get really, really rich," and did this whole interview. And I'm listening through, and this I'll summarize 1.5 hours of it. He went all in on one coin with $300. Okay, I'm not joking, and he made like $1 million or something, $1 million or $2 million out of it. I'm not making. That was the strategy. I promise to God. Go watch it. Like, don't watch it. I saved 1.5 hours. That was literally it. 1.5 hours talking. Remember, I was like fast forwarding 2x speed. That was. I was like, wow. Okay, you put $300 in, and then it was, and by the way, Thread guy said to him, "Tell us the coin." He goes, "No, I can't tell you." And they said, "Why can't you tell us the coin?" He goes, because the coin chart hasn't recovered, and yeah, I don't want that. That community basically will come for me. That's messed up, man. What did you do, bro? You know what I mean? Like, he's an anonymous guy as well. That's messed up. You can't even tell people the coin that you did it on, because he probably they're gonna find out. Oh, you were, you know, but yeah, who knows what he did in there? Who knows? It's just Solana. Welcome to Solana land, right? So there you go, man. Of course, man, someone wins a lottery. You know what I mean? Someone wins a lottery. It's about your odds, man. It's about flipping the coin, man. Like, if you flip a coin 50-50, if you flip a coin 50-50, your payout is 10, and when you lose, you lose everything. Okay, keep playing the coin toss. But if someone doesn't give you the coin flip, it's not 50-50 odds. It's like 1% odds. And if you win, you get 100x. There's no edge there, because you got 1% off. That's the pump fund stuff. Finally, friends, inspiration. In 2010, the Bitcoin Faucet was a website that gave away 5 Bitcoin to every visitor who completed a captcha. That's how it started, man. You got 5 BTC. It's basically worthless at the time. And if you just completed a captcha, here's 5 BTC, the first internet currency. That's wild, man. That's what's that worth today? You know, like $500,000 for that. Yeah, one day will be worth $1 million just for that free thing. But yeah, man, like, well, so I said that. Wouldn't it be nice if altcoins actually went up like that? Like, hey, yeah, but by 2010 to 2015, like, hey, that's 5 years of holding. Like, that's a big growth. I don't know, man. You get thousands of X's of growth. Have you grown thousands of X's in the past 5 years? No, you haven't. Because there's an industry now. You're taking on less risk. There's more of an industry and stuff out here. With, you know, that's the thing. You took on less risk, so you get less growth rate on that. And then, yeah, you have to figure out how we navigate that. But yeah, friends, that's all I got for you today. Like, subscribe, but not catch you soon.